Hey guys, what's going on? It's In the Gym with Team Massive Joes! First episode for 2014 in this bitch! Training some hammies and calves, training at Goodlife Hindmarsh, South Australia, with my man Steve Mills, aka the Vanilla Gorilla, also known as Neve. My brother in iron, Salim Hassan, aka Big Sal, aka Sal Mass. And myself, Massive Joe, aka the White Giraffe. How we start this workout off, Neve?
We start off with the hamstrings first, then went into a few calf exercises at the back.
It was primarily a hamstring workout.
Pretty much hamstrings. Start off with the lying hamstring curl. Pretty much just working on, we didn't do it as a pre-fatigue, but we did it because we never do lying hamstring first. We always do our big movements first and then sort of do our seated hamstring curl or a lying hamstring curl towards the end of the workout. So it's good to do it first just to put a bit more weight through them bitches.
You go a bit heavier when you come in nice and fresh, man. So we did these typical Team Massive Joe style, did a couple of warm-up sets, went into our first working set, about 12-15 reps. Did our second working set, went up in weight, went down in reps. Did our third working set, went up in weight again, down in reps again, did a rest pause. And then what you're seeing here, I think this is the final set. I think we did a double or a triple drop, man. The Saturday night special or the Super Saturday night special.
So as you can see on the way up, Joe is pulling with his heels.
Heels, yep.
As soon as he gets to the top, kicks his feet over.
Flips the ankles out, man.
Flips the ankles.
And point my toe away.
Point your toes away and just lower on the concentric.
That's a Team Massive
on the
Joe's,
eccentric,
That's
sorry.
a Team Massive Joe's tip right there. That's actually a Salim Hassan. Sal taught me that.
Sal has that many little tips.
He does. And what that does, it keeps tension in your hammies. Then we moved on to these here stiff-legged deadlifts from deficit, Neve.
So a lot of the time when we do them, we have a slight bend in the knees. I mean, there's a minimal
bend in the
knees there, but
yeah. And you're standing on plates as well.
So standing on plates, number one, because I've got extremely long arms.
Yeah.
So when I'm not standing on anything, I'm not really getting a full range of motion. So we're standing on two 20-kilo plates on each side.
When you're just standing, your knuckles drag along the floor.
Pretty much. So just making sure we're getting a good stretch, going as deep as we can. There's a tiny bit of lower back rounding at the bottom, but I mean, when you're trying to go that deep,
you can't help it.
You can't really help it.
You can only go so deep with a straight back. You know, standing on the plates here and getting that little bit, that extra couple of inches of stretch in the hamstring, man, makes one hell of a difference to this exercise. I mean, typically stiff leg deads, you would go 200 kilos plus. Here, you're struggling with 120.
So as you can see, I'm dropping my hips back, and as we're about to see when Sal does his good mornings as well.
Good morning.
The first movement is just to drop your hips back. So break at the hips. Stick your ass out and feel that contraction through the hamstring muscle.
That's it, man. And just as a segue into the next exercise, you're going to see, look at the sun shining down on Lord Salim, man.
Big Salim.
Lord Salim, when it got into the squat rack, started doing good mornings, it was the thunderstorms outside. The clouds parted and the sun started shining down on Salmas.
Joe's just stolen my joke from earlier on.
In fact, I think this is when the Adelaide heatwave started, mate.
I just want everyone to know that Joe's just stolen my joke that I said at the start of the... Anyway, as you can see, Big Salim dropping his ass back. This one, because there's a slight... I know Sal's actually... The thing with Sal is each rep...
We should call him textbook Sal. Because his form is textbook, mate.
On every single set of every single exercise.
Yeah.
Perfect
form. And the hamstring, the thing you gotta realize whenever you train hamstrings is hamstrings serve two functions. They're involved in two functions. One of them is your hip extension. Hip extension, so bending at the hips, and the other one is knee flexion, so bending your knee backwards. Whenever you're training hamstrings, you've got to hit exercises that hit both of those functions, man. So you see this, in this workout, we started off with a knee flexion, which was the lying hamstring curl. Then we went into two hip extension exercises, the stiff leg deads, and then these here good. Look at the form. These here good mornings. And then you see the next exercise we do, we go back to a standing hamstring curl, which is knee flexion again. So if you want to build humongous hams, man, you got to be hitting exercises, target both them bitches, man.
We do.
And good mornings, one of the best hip extension exercises we have seen thus far.
But nobody does them.
I think because people are worried that they're going to hurt themselves. And don't get me wrong, it is a very easy way to hurt yourself with these good mornings.
You got to make sure you lock your back in.
If your form is shit, it's one-way ticket to Snap City in this bitch, man.
Look at Big Slim trying to get the belt off.
Sitting a bit tight there, Big Sal.
So we did this just not many.
Sal's on a bulk at the moment.
Oh no, he's not. So not many gyms have your actual standing hamstring curl machine.
You gotta get
so we've just used a leg extension machine here. Put it on its most far out setting.
Yeah, mate.
So that we can put the opposite knee against the pad. Put a step, body pump step from one of Joe's body pump classes under our feet. Give us a bit of height there. So look, mate.
And then we did standing hamstring curls, man. And we just finished off with this exercise. Not a lot of power left in the hammy, so we did, I don't know, 3 or 4 sets of 15 to 20
Just want to make
reps.
mention of the powerful glutes on Neve there.
Those powerful glutes.
Yeah.
I had to push out of the movement because you're cheating with them bitches. It's hamstring exercise, not booty workout, Neve. I know you've been following some of the Fitspiration pages on Instagram, mate, with their booty workouts.
I have. It's been a bit of market research.
And then we moved on to some calves. Now this, we did a couple of calf exercises here. This was not a proper calf workout. I'm just going to put it out there right now.
Well, you bailed 2 exercises in. You had to go home. I think you'd had a phone call from a certain pushy cat at home.
Mate, I had to go home and I am dieting at the moment. I had to go home and prep my meals, mate. Okay?
I found Joe squashed on the carpet. He was a bit under the thumb.
So calves, we started off with standing calf raises, standard Team Massive Joe style again, man. So we did a couple of warm-up sets. First working set, about 15, 20 reps. Second working set, up in weight, down in reps. Third working set, we did up in weight, down in reps again, rest, pause. And then you're seeing here our last working set, which is a drop set. The thing with calves, man, if you would agree with me, a lot of people have trouble building calves.
Yes.
And I think the main reason is you don't see a muscle group that people go full retard on more than calves.
People, I mean, they'll go in and do chest. They'll do 3, 4, 5 sets of 10 to 12 reps.
A standard hypertrophy workout.
Then they'll go do calves and they'll do 57 reps per set.
That's it.
And
100 sets.
And they'll do little pump things and they'll do
partial reps.
Partial reps and
all kinds of shit, man.
I don't know why they think just because it's calves, they can't grow them, so they think, oh, I'm going to go try to do something completely different to any other exercise that I've done in my life.
I don't think I see more just full retard exercises than people training calves, man. Calves, you got to understand, man, calves are like any other muscle group. You train them like any other muscle group, man.
If people went into the gym, don't hit
the out the way. What the is wrong with people? They see the camera. This is the end of the workout. We've been in the gym for 2 hours, shooting in the gym with Team Massive Joes. Come and walk straight into the scene. God damn.
Despicable. So as I was trying to say, if people just went in like a normal exercise, said, yep, Thursday, going to hit calves first, pick 3 to 4 exercises. I'm going to say 4 exercises.
Do 3 to 4 working sets per exercise. With enough weight to cause you to fail between 8 to 12 reps. It's not rocket science. You do it with every other muscle group.
I mean, for the first, however long, when I first started training, I'd do a big leg workout. Go do 3 sets of standing calf raises, 1-on-1, my calves weren't working.
That's it. And then you start training with me, and we go, like tonight, we're going to go train calves. We're going to train them bitches for an hour and a half before hamstrings. And that's how you build calves, man. Just train them like every other muscle group. Yes, they do take a little bit longer to build for most people than other muscle groups, but it's bodybuilding, man. You got to stick to it. And while you're sticking to it, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of In the Gym with Team Massive Joes. Is that you, Neve?
Could it be?
Where are we coming to and from, man?
MassiveJoes.com.
Stay massive. That was a bit early. Let's try again. Where are we coming to and from, Neve?
MassiveJoes.com.
Stay massive. Perfect.